Hey everyone, thanks for coming back to the BNS channel. My name is EdieAnne, if you don't know that already. I can't believe that I didn't do a video yesterday. Why? Because, yes, sorry, I just ate. Yeah, and I've done this video 4 times. Every time I do the video, the phone rings. So anyway, yesterday was December 30th. Today is New Year's Eve. And every year for 3 years on December 30th, I have done a video because it is my Scentiversary. Yay! 4 years this year. So I'm celebrating my 4th Scentiversary. Don't know what that is. That means that it's the day that I joined Scentsy. That's why my nose is itching. Why? I don't know. So I am bummed because I cracked my record. In other words, I didn't follow through with something that I've done every year. So I'm a day late, but I'm not $1 short, which is awesome. But I want to read, excuse me, I don't know why my nose is itching so bad. I want to read something to you because yesterday I did post on my Facebook page some words from my heart. And I know that it's late by a day, which is why I want to read it so I don't forget anything. If you're not on my Facebook page, you should be. It's facebook.com/beautynscents because you would have gotten this information yesterday. So let me just read it to you and know that it came from my heart yesterday. It still comes from my heart today too, though. Today marks 4 years with Scentsy. What does that mean? It means that 4 years of my life have been filled with excitement, surprises, accomplishments, friendships, travel, and so much more. I have always said from the beginning of the journey that Scentsy was not just a product, but it's a catalyst to so many amazing things that have happened in my life. What started as a hobby has flourished into a beautiful lifetime of abundance. This is not only my journey, but the journey that has included my family in so many ways, and I don't even think they realize it. There are the tangible things like extra money to pay for Christmas presents, the travel to places like Costa Rica, Punta Cana, Greece, the mindset shift from negative, woe is me, to a positive overcomer of obstacles. See, Scentsy has not just been a job or a career for me. It's become a lifestyle. It's a mindset. It's a family. Like-minded people usually attract like-minded people. Therefore, my team is one of the most positive, supportive teams in Scentsy. And I can say that and be proud to know and confident to know that it will continue as such. The friendships I've created, gained, and kept is a true testament of how the Scentsy family really is. The ethos for Scentsy is simplicity, authenticity, and generosity. I personally live by those words. To me, they mean character, loyalty, and gratitude. Oh, and generosity, gratefulness. I was trying to read without reading by looking at you guys because I hate when people look down when they read it, but anyway. So to me, they mean character, loyalty, and gratefulness. I'm blessed that Scentsy came into my life, and when something this great affects your life in a way that it has affected mine, all I want to do is share it. Hence the reason I talk about it all the time. If you were in my shoes, you would completely understand. You would see how it brought me from where I was to where I am now, and for that I am grateful. I know that Heidi and Orville get thanked all the time, but it's only because they have changed people's lives. They created an environment of growth and love. It's a worldwide phenomenon that doesn't happen often, and they are the ones that gave it to us through this opportunity. I'm grateful from the bottom of my heart, and I so look forward to 2015. Yay! I posted a picture that goes with it. It says, if you work really hard and are kind, amazing things will happen. And that is very true. So, I mean, those were words just to kind of express the fact that I was celebrating a milestone. But I really think that it's important for us to understand we have choices, and this is kind of lead me into the New Year thing. You know, I think it's funny and ironic that all of humanity chooses to wait till the last day of the year to give themselves goals for the next year. Technically, it's only day to day. I mean, today is Wednesday, tomorrow's going to be Thursday. Granted, it's the new day of a year, but it's still the same week. So I don't understand why we wait, and I'm a culprit of it too, but I don't understand why we wait till the very last to make a resolution, to start something new, and then statistics show that about 60% of people do not fulfill their resolution within the first 2 weeks. Okay? Then there's another 40% that do, and maybe they just last a little bit longer than 2 weeks. You know, so why do we wait? Why do we wait until it's the thing to do? Set goals all year long. You know, tell yourself that you're going to achieve things all year long. You know, why don't we do New Year's resolutions on June 1st? You know, why do we wait? I guess is why I'm saying. You know, and goals and resolutions are something that we are committing to ourselves. We're not committing to anybody else. And honestly, most of the time, the biggest person that's going to be affected by us not doing it is us. Because resolutions are primarily for us. You know, we want more money, we want more health, we want to move, we want to get a new job, we want to have kids, we want to raise our family. I mean, there's just so many things that we resolve to want to accomplish. Just do it all the time. Okay? I'm not going to get into it because I certainly don't want this to be a downer video, because it is certainly a video to celebrate. But I have been told some things recently, health-wise, that are going to change my life. And so only because my doctor's appointment was 2 days ago am I making this resolve to make some changes. I actually did that yesterday. But some changes are going to need to happen. And am I blessed to find out this now? Yes, because ultimately, you know, things can be told when they're too late, and this is not one of them. So for me, 2015 means the continuance of abundance in my life, meaning financial, love, career, health, all of those things. But I think that I've also put my health on the back burner a little bit too much, and put everybody else in front of me. And I tend to do that. Women tend to do that. Mothers tend to do that. So 2015 is not only going to be a year of hopefully promoting to superstar director, but it's also going to be for me to reflect on not who I am, because I'm feeling pretty strongly, because I did a lot of that this year, but what I am and how I am feeling and what I am doing for me, right? And I think everybody needs to do that. We forget and we put ourselves on the back burner. And that can be pretty detrimental, because ultimately, if you don't take care of you first, none of the other stuff can happen, right? So it's really important for us to take care of ourselves. And you guys have seen me go through all of these different things with weight loss and, you know, giving up Diet Pepsi and aspartame and migraines. And, you know, you've seen me go through all of these things. And I finally now have something that I can wrap my head around that's causing a lot of this, that I can work on. And I forget that, you know, if I don't take care of myself, there's not going to be a fun Nana for my grandson. You know, there's not going to be a healthy, productive wife for Ben, or a parent for the kids. I mean, you have to come first. You have to. There's absolutely no way that you cannot put yourself first. I mean, when you're on a plane and you're listening to them do the instructions about the oxygen masks, they always say to help yourself first and then help the person next to you. So you got to help yourself first, because if you don't, you can't help anybody else. So 2015 is all about taking care of you, all about taking care of me. Okay? That's my goal for this year. And it's, yes, I think New Year's gives us an opportunity to reflect, to regroup, to kind of sit at the pothole and evaluate the situation and say, you know, am I going to go through that pothole? Am I going around it? Or am I backing up and turning around? And that time of reflection, that time of reevaluating and rejuvenation is where we're at. And that's what the new year reflects. And that's what the new year stands for. So I want to challenge all of you to make resolutions throughout the whole year. Sit down and make some resolutions now too, because it's the right thing to do. But pick something that you know you can do and that you need to do, and make it reflect you. You and only you. Not other people, because that will happen if you take care of you. All right? Happy New Year, everyone. Have an amazing day, an amazing evening. Go and make it an amazing day for someone else. And I will see you next year. Bye, everyone.